Just sit again and hear myself.
If you could just look at this bit, maybe not so much on the phone as it does in apparent real life with my eyes here now, because that's the water behind. And look, fair enough, it's exactly the same dimension or parallel 100% to the roof, which is either curved to or they're both straight. Just briefly I'll mention. But when you look at just the roof, it's oh, sorry. Oh, I'm already zoomed as far as it goes, apparently not. Not zooming on. Difficult to see that blue bit at the top of the grey bit at the bottom, so towards the bottom, you get pinkish, lovely, beautiful from here. Right, come down into the magenta, which has got, well, I suppose magenta, it's got to be a wavelength, in my opinion, to be seeing it, as far as I've been programmed. But it's certainly food for thought. Well, you put up, oh my gosh, wonderful. Off track. Returning to topic. It says one of the birds are trying to help me get back. Maybe they're not on the thing, so I said back here. Yeah, we're just that inside our car. Alright. Oh, it's maybe changed a bit in the time that look at the birds and that. It's difficult to see that the blue behind the roof top of the hotel is any further back. Certainly my eyes, you look at it, it's like it's pretty much the same backdrop view. And even if you come across here, like where the darker blue is, it doesn't look that dark on the phone, but that line continues on. That's interesting, isn't it? It's almost as if, well, it's a line, it just happens to be perfectly placed in line. Even with the light bits, it goes dark to light. In that light to dark, it's still there, that light. So it's like, it's almost as if you could perceive, you could imagine that's really there. Certainly, more often than not, that's what we'd be doing, I'd say. But if you also looked at that now, today, again, fresh-eyed, and went, well, you could also imagine that, what's this, like a backdrop from there, right? Because it continues. That's the ocean out there, right? This happens to be, well, the sunlight, and it's curving around it quite a bit, more than I usually see, but so look, I'm up on level 11, of the Atlantic Tower, looking across the Spencer's Gulf, is it? There's some birds, thank you. I think it's Spencer's Gulf. It's not the Atlantic, anyhow. Interesting terminology in the Tower of the Romantics. You got to keep some romanticism to remind yourself that it's a lot like real living was here back then, or when, or whatever time we want to pretend it is at the moment. And it's a wonderful signed, sealed, apparently, presentation type component. I'm saying, well, if you were playing a game that was like, well, let's just imagine that. Where would you put the backdrop if we were playing a game that was like, just pretend that as you looked around, it didn't go for as over the imaginary curve or as far as your eye could bend, or that it, but let's just pretend, right? And you can say, oh, it's a, it has to be like that for a camera. So let's just pretend you're a camera and you're reenacting the view, much like The Sims doing for me and for you. So where would you put the backdrop? Yeah, right, most familiar with a green screen or a set, like on a movie, you know, especially older movies, you would see it. Well, we could just say the Truman Show, and that would probably, you know, it's been said. So let's play that game. Let's pretend. All right, the moon's gone, but so we don't have to be in the control room to decide to pretend. Where would the backdrop be? I'll come back as far as I can backtrack, metaphorically and somewhat zooming, projecting one's self, pretending I'm on the balcony here. What's up? It's good. I love it. It's great. It's easy to, so it's easy to pretend. I'm glad you're still with me. I will, let it end soon enough. I don't mean anything creepy by that. I'm just saying the talking bit. So where would you put the backdrop? Well, if I was looking here, and you might, this wasn't trying to be tricky. Well, I would put the backdrop just here. And what's interesting is, having had that notion and for a while, and look, I've been in that ocean. I've been over the York Peninsula. I've lived most of my life in this part of, Sin City, Adelaide. This is Glenelg. Never been in this hotel in my life. Seen it many times. It used to be called the Roundabout Restaurant. May even have been the Rock Lobster Cafe at one point. And it would spin around this restaurant. You'd have a meal, and it would go very slow, but very good idea, because you get to see the whole view, right, all the way around. Fantastic. I always knew it was here. I've driven past there many times. Did look a wee bit different when I arrived last night, but that's getting more used to that. It's how it is. And look, it's a fantastic. The realism is amazing, right? But if I was playing that whatever game, there's the backdrop. That's where I'll be saying, there it is. You want to put a meter, a foot, a defined linear physical man, woman, walk or fly, as the crow might consider. Up to you. I'm saying though, whatever number you get, it's open to, we can all pick our own number. I'm just saying, regardless of the number, there's the screen there. Alright, boom. Alright, thank you. Much love. And like, you look at that. Yeah, that's where I'd be putting it. That'll be my guess as to where it is. It's been put. But there are times where it comes. I think when it's coming in, it's coming in, and it's at varying times. It's clearer to see. It's actually like a fabric type sheen. I don't know, screen that you can, go just over with the show it, but may do, beyond like just show it as it is. Well, it was just as it is. There's not any tricks. You can, And I have actually put some of that up, but anyhow, I'm sick of, sound of my voice and all that. Much love. Alright, thank you. Thanks for having me. We'll probably be back. I presume that's what we do. We just go round and round on the track. And maybe the more of this, I don't know, look, I'm just supposing a lot of things, and some of them here today. Pointed out there because I haven't actually had this view until from last night, and now I'm going myself. Ciao.